Green. What would you be dishing up to yourself if you were told that for the next full day you could only eat green food? Skittles is an acceptable answer. That's right, it is time for another monochrome meal challenge. For the next 24 hours, I am going to be eating nothing but green food. Will this challenge be super healthy, super high in antioxidants and super boring? Or can we make green food and a whole day of green food truly delicious? Let's find out. So our first single colour snacking of the day goes to this mint chocolate smoothie. I know it looks like a ridiculous kind of Hulk green colour, but it actually tastes a lot better than it looks. I'll show you some footage, I think, of kind of the stuff that went into it, but basically this was a whole banana, a big fat handful of spinach, some oat milk, some yogurt, some mint extract, and some chocolate, just to make it all kind of extra delicious. It tastes a little bit like mint chocolate chip ice cream. I will drop the recipe if you want it because it's very good. But yeah, happy green morning. Also, shout out to today's completely early 2000s makeup look, thanks to the green eyeshadow. Okay folks, it is about lunchtime now. It's a miserably rainy day out there. So while it's not quite the weather for salad, I think we're going to make a salad. Yes. Yay. It only really seems fair, you know, I feel like in a lot of these kind of 24-hour single color food challenges, you see a lot of people just kind of buying junk food and it seems too easy. And I like to involve a little bit of kind of cooking and food prep for you guys. But if you were panicking thinking, Kelly, we are not here for health, we are not here for well-being, why are there so many fruits and vegetables going on? Well, that is a glimpse into my real way of eating, aside from the sugar and the cake and the chocolate that I love to eat. Do not panic. This afternoon is filled with just that. We have cake. It is chilling in the fridge right now. It will be unveiled to you very soon. We also have some chocolatey snacks and of course, some delicious oil-slicked carbohydrates later on, and I cannot wait. Who knew green food could be so balanced? Anyway, let us go and raid the fridge for some green ingredients to make ourselves a tasty little lunch. In the fridge, we have a whole kind of shelf of green ingredients up here that I'm going to make into some food. And oh, is that a cake? Oh, it's a cake. Oh, anyway, let's get going. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This might just be the healthiest thing you have ever seen me eat in the history of this channel. As you may have spotted in our classic little cutting montage, we have some fresh rocket, just one of the better salad leaves, you know, nothing too kind of watery, and it actually has a bit of flavor. We have some chunks of avocado because it provides some healthy fats, and of course it's green. Some cucumber because it's one of my favorite vegetables. Some lovely salty green olives, a little bit of dressing with olive oil, lemon juice, salt and pepper, nothing fancy. I might throw in a few of these basil leaves, which I have acquired, as I'm sure you've noticed, and I've even sprinkled on top some toasted chopped pistachios. It might be the most posh thing I've ever done, but that is what we have done, just because we had the pistachios for something else, and I thought it would be a terrible shame not to use them to add some extra lovely flavor to this. I cannot believe how green this is, but honestly, it doesn't look too bad. So interestingly, while this is obviously still a challenge because it is highly unusual to only eat one color of food in a day, especially when you love food as much as I do, oh yeah. I really feel like this will be the last simple food color challenge. While green doesn't offer a huge variety of food, and it does offer some fairly kind of similar super healthy fruit and vegetable options. It is a color that does occur a lot naturally. Whereas when we get into the videos that are to come, which I am so excited for you guys to see as well, when we eat only blue food, pink food, purple food, black food, white food, grey food for 24 hours, I feel like these challenges are only going to get harder and harder, but also more entertaining, obviously. Thank you guys, as always, for all the suggestions you've had with these, and do keep them coming because honestly, you keep me so inspired. I'm so excited to keep making these videos, and I'm really glad you've been enjoying them, along with the usual recipe and kind of food review content. But on that note, I am going to finish off my salad, and I will see you guys for a very green afternoon snack. So here is today's cake. So as you can see from the outside, we have a gorgeous pastel green color, and you might be able to spot where those toasted chopped pistachios were used earlier. I cannot wait to show you guys this cake. And before you say anything about me cheating and using green food coloring, this is all natural, baby. All of it. The secret behind this cake's gorgeous pastel green color is matcha. Matcha, if you are kind of not familiar with it, is this lovely kind of super concentrated green tea powder. Hugely popular in East Asia and increasingly popular in the US, in Canada, and over here in the UK as well. Admittedly, I tried it for the first time this week. And by this week, I mean yesterday. But since tasting it, I have been super excited to try it in this cake. So as you can see, there is a little bit of it used in the frosting just to give that kind of gorgeous natural green color, along with regular kind of white buttercream in there as well. So I will get a big old knife and get sliced into this to show you guys the interior and give it a taste. I also managed to find a box of green tea matcha Pocky in my local corner shop, which I am very excited about because they are so sweet but so delicious. Girl, it is green! I am so happy with how this has turned out. Okay, so let me talk you through it. Again, ignore the miserable grey rainy day we have outside. This is a matcha white chocolate cake with toasted pistachios, and I am a little bit in love and I haven't even tasted it. Do ignore the rest of the week's baking hiding under the dome over there that's half eaten because I can't have it today. I love you, but I cannot eat you. So let's just talk about this cake. That glorious green color, unbelievably, is all natural, all from that matcha powder we have right here. So this is essentially a fairly basic kind of British sponge style cake recipe. As you can see, it has a lovely, moist, tender crumb there. The only color and flavoring we have added into that is this matcha powder, about 1 rounded tablespoon of it. Now I haven't tasted it yet, but we're about to do that, but it smells gorgeous. So you can't really see it too much in this slice, but you can see them peeking through there. We have some of those gorgeous toasted chopped pistachios through the center and of course decorating the top. Now the frosting itself, while just flavored mostly with white chocolate and a little bit of mascarpone just to offer that gorgeous kind of shiny smoothness it has, I added just a touch of the matcha into part of it to get that kind of marbled, lovely, enticing pastel green color. And I am so happy with this cake, my word. Anyway, let us taste. It is wonderfully soft. We have that lovely big green chunk. Let's taste it. Oh yeah. The matcha green tea flavor is so subtle, but so delicious. If you like green tea, but you aren't keen on that kind of bitterness that can come with an actual drink of kind of herbal or green tea, this is like a perfectly balanced version of that. The creaminess of the frosting, the softness of that cake, and the little bit of sweetness that comes through because there isn't a whole lot of sugar in this cake really balances out that green tea flavor. It's very fresh. While you wouldn't immediately know what it was just from tasting it if you hadn't had green tea before, it's this wonderfully kind of rich but fresh taste. Interestingly, I never really jumped on the matcha hype straight away, as I told you today. I saw it on a lot of kind of Asian American food blogs and things like that, and while it was a gorgeous colour, I never really jumped on the flavour because it didn't seem like something that was particularly enticing or particularly worth it. This is seriously unique. The matcha, of course, not the cake itself, you know, I'm not breaking any grounds here. But that matcha flavour, if you want to try something new and you want to make gloriously green baked goods, this is seriously worth considering. As always, the recipe will be in the description box below and up on my blog, but for now, I am going to go and make myself a cup of tea and enjoy this. Hey guys, I think that is going to be all for today's 24 hours of green food. I am fully satisfied, maybe except for a couple more mouthfuls of the cake sitting over there, but shh. Generally, this one has actually been better than I expected. I thought green was going to be very dull, very nutritious and quite unenjoyable, but today has actually been a very good food day. Let me know what you guys think, what you guys would have been eating, and of course, as always, let me know which color you would like to see next. I'm thinking blue food for 24 hours, but I'm also utterly terrified of the idea. As always, if you guys enjoyed the video, do consider subscribing because there are more of these videos and many other kind of food challenges to come, and I would love to see you again. But that is all I have time for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you for the next one.